This conference will now be recorded.
Okay, guys, so I'm going to start over here in where the username is, where you'll be typing in your username. And for this training session, I just made a generic user just so I can kind of show you, how BoardEffect works. So I'm going to type in the generic username that I created, which was B Green Bank. And then you all should have received a like a welcome email from BoardEffect from me. Did you get that?
Yes, we did.
Okay, cool. All right. So this is where you'll be landing, as they call it, the home or the landing page when you log in. And you'll get the welcome message. On the left-hand side, you have the workrooms here in the library. The directory is where all the board members' names and staff members' email, all their information, accounts is located there in the directory. Messaging here, you can send a message to anyone on the board or CGB staff, anyone that's under the BoardEffect Connecticut Green Bank portal. You'll be able to send them private messages. Here's where your profile resides, and here you'll sign out. So we're going to start with the workrooms. So you'll only be assigned right now to the board workroom unless you are assigned to committees. So when you click on workroom, it's going to open up, and as you can see to the right, when it opened up, it shows that the Connecticut Green Bank Board of Directors. That's the workroom that I assigned this one user to, and you all are assigned to the Board of Directors workroom. Now, as you get assigned or join committees, you'll see the committee also that you're on when you click workrooms. So right now, you guys aren't assigned to any committees, so you won't see that here. You only see the Connecticut Green Bank Board of Directors workroom. So once you get onto that, yes?
Hi, it's Holly. Quick question.
Yes.
Are we going to receive our own logins, or will we be using Vicky's?
You can use Vicky's. Right now,
I think we received our own, didn't we? This is Claire. I received an email from BoardEffect with a login and password with unique to my name.
Yeah, you will receive your own, but Holly is Vicky's assistant. So when I set up the account, your profile, if you have an assistant, I put the assistant name and information down as alternate. So whenever BoardEffect sends an email out to Vicky, Holly's going to get that same email.
Oh, I will do the same with mine. I didn't know.
Okay.
Yeah, Holly gets the same email.
Vicky has named also two other members, Julia and Claire.
Okay, so we'll
have to get them.
Yeah, we only can assign one password to the account, and you can change your password at any time. I don't see it. Once I give you a generic password, I don't see it. I don't know it. So if you forget it, you'll click at forget password, or you can call me, and I'll reset it, and then you can just type in or make up whatever you want for a password. But that's how that works. So you'll have to share a password.
Okay, all right, and then I'll catch up with Vicky's not in today, but she didn't give me any of her login information yet, so I'll have to get that from her.
Oh, I can give you that too. It's really generic, so I'll send you that to on the side. Okay.
Okay.
Right.
Thank you.
Okay. Any other questions regarding password? No. Okay. So now I'm going to click on. Once you click on workrooms, and it'll open it up to whatever workroom that you guys are assigned to. In this case, the Board of Directors. So I'll click on the Board of Directors, and then you'll come to the Board of Directors page here. And up top, you can see where there's 4 boxes here. Click on the home, of course, will bring you back to home. Events will bring you to any events that's been created for the board. The library is usually where I create the meeting book. And then you have a collaborate button up here if you guys want to collaborate on a document. I've yet to get our board members to collaborate. So I'm still working on getting everybody to just log in and get the information. So here, like I said, you'll receive all the information here on your home page under your Workroom. And once I create a meeting book, once you click on that Workroom right at the bottom where it says BoardEffect Client Success, you'll see a little block that shows you the actual meeting, the event that I created, the date, and the meeting book. And since I don't have one created right now for the upcoming meeting, I'm just going to go into the library. Well, first I'll go into events and see if it just show you that I had one there. This is where I create them, and this is where you will see them. I usually go into the library after that and create the book. So if you click on the library, you'll see the last meeting book that I created for the last meeting in July 23. So if this was a meeting that was upcoming, if you had clicked on the Workroom, you will see this block right here, this information right there on that front page. And you will also see some RSVP buttons there that you can click to RSVP for the meeting. You can either, I think it's 3 options. You can say yes, decline, or maybe, one of the 2. But you have some options there. And you also have a feature where you can leave me a note if you want. Just let me know, yes, I'm coming, but I'll be late, or I'll be participating by phone. So there's some, comments there that you can leave for me if you like. So once you get into this page right here, this is a link right here. We click on Board of Directors of the Connecticut Green Bank _ 072321. You can click on that, and that will bring you to the meeting book. You can also click on this little box down here at the bottom, the meeting book viewer, and that will also open up the current meeting book that I've created. And you can also download a full copy, a PDF copy of the meeting book right here on the right-hand side. And it also shows you on the right the meeting date, the calendar, how many people were invited, and how many people actually RSVP'd for the meeting. So I'm going to click on the link right here so that you can see once I open it up. Once it opens, okay, this is the book that I've created. It has the cover page. You can expand each column and click on each link individually. As you can see, you can expand them all or expand them individually. Click on the link, it'll open it up to the information that's there. And here it opens it up on the cover page, which is where I clicked. But you can always go back and click on anything else within this drop down over here on the left. Went into executive session. That was discussing executive session. Up here, you can just click around on any individual links if you like. You don't want to go down through the whole document. Also on the top, you have a ribbon here where you have some tools that you can use. You can underline, you can highlight, you can leave comments, notes, anything that you like to do. You can annotate. So this is all for your own use. Other board members don't see it. Once you get in, you start annotating your notes. No one else sees this but you. You guys have any questions yet? Okay. So you can also click to go back, follow a little bread trail, as they call it, or breadcrumbs. And basically, that's it for the meeting book. We go into the library. And the library is where we hold or put a lot of other information in there for you guys, the employee handbook, our ethics folder, anything relating to the board orientation, which is Brian's going to go over. As you can see, it was last modified in 2019. Brian usually does the orientation, and he has materials, and he'll ask me after the orientation to upload it to BoardEffect. So if you guys want to go back to review or for a refresher, you can always log into BoardEffect and get that information here in the resource libraries. Under the libraries here, you also have the meeting books. You can also click on here and get each individual meeting book. This is the last one that was created in July, so you can click there. You can see when I last created it and uploaded it. And then there's a private folder if you want to keep some private notes in there.
Cheryl, how far ahead of meetings do you post? Is everything posted into the BoardEffects?
A week in advance.
A week. Okay. I think you said that.
Yeah.
I'll write that down.
I kind of lost my cursor. I'm working with two screens, and cursor, there it is. Yeah, it's a week in advance. Brian likes to have the meeting materials out on a Friday before the meeting, but you'll be getting emails from me normally between 5 and 8 o'clock because it takes them some time to gather up all the documentation. So once all the documentation is ready and in the folder, Brian normally notifies me that everything's in the folder. Then I come into BoardEffect and I start creating my meeting book. And I do that by going into the library, into the Workroom actually, and then going into the library. And then I create each individual, upload each individual file and create this book here. So you can also download a full copy of it. I'm not going to bore you guys with that, but you can also download a copy. And let's see what else. You can go into the directory here if you like. And this is where you can find a list of all the board members. You can view who's on our board. You can click over here on the right. And you can view your profile. You can contact that user. And you can also edit your profile as well. And that's basically it with BoardEffect. It's not it's really not hard to navigate through BoardEffect. Everything is going to be right here on the landing page once you get in. Once you log in, you're going to hit that home page, and then you're going to click on the Workrooms. And once you click on Workroom, you're going to see the book here that says it's visible. Now, sometimes I make the book invisible where you can't view it. It's because I'm working on it. I'm probably uploading or replacing a document in there, and I would normally notify the board when that happens, just in case you've made some notes, and you might want to change your notes. It'll also change the page that you have your notes on once I add another document. So I usually notify the board members that I've done that so that you are aware of additional documents that's been added. So are there any questions? Hearing none, I think our training is over.
Thanks very much, Cheryl.
Yeah, thank you so much.
Take care.
You're welcome.
Thank you, Cheryl.
You're welcome. Claire, I have a question for you. I have training set up for the 8th with Brian. I was wondering if you wanted to join one of those. I have a 9 o'clock and an 11 o'clock.
Did you say Claire, Cheryl? Is that?
Yes, Claire.
That is for.
That will be for Brian. Brian will do an hour's board orientation with you, going over the bylaws, the ethics
On the
rules.
8th?
Yeah. October 8th, we have a training at 9 o'clock. Dominic's going to be in.
I have a meeting then. Did you have another option that you mentioned?
We have an 11 o'clock, which Commissioner Hackett will.
Let's do that one.
You want to do it at 11 o'clock with Vicki?
With Vicki? Perfect.
Perfect. I'll send you that one.
All right.
Other than be okay. Once you guys log in, I'll send you your login clear if you didn't get it. And once you guys log in, like I said, you just hit Workrooms, click on the board Workroom, and boom, everything is sitting right there. You can RSVP. If you don't RSVP, when I send out the meeting materials, I usually send out a reminder 2 or 3 days later, right before the board meeting, just to see, because I need to get a quorum, so just to see if you guys are going to participate or not. So I know you're busy, so you will hear from me from now, every now and then, just poking you. Okay?
Sounds good.
Sounds good. Thank
Great,
you.
Put us on task.
All right, and also you can see here where you sign out, right here on the left-hand pane at the very bottom. This is where you sign out of BoardEffect, and you get right back to your login screen, and you're good to go. Okay,
And
guys?
Cheryl, you'll contact me with Vicky's information?
Yes.
Perfect.
I'm going to send
Thank
that
you.
now, and I'll also send Claire the calendar invitation for the 8th so that she can train with Vicky, with Brian. It'll be a go-to-meeting meeting also, okay?
Okay. And when did you say the next board meeting was, Cheryl?
Now, the next board meeting is October 22nd,
22nd.
and you should be seeing the meeting materials for me a week before that.
Okay. Oh, and I see it on my calendar. That's good. I was just confirming it's on there.
Yeah, and then the next one after that is December 16th, just so you'll know. I think it's the 16th. I don't have the calendar open. It's that Friday before Christmas, I believe it is.
17th. I see it. Yeah.
It's the 7th, yeah. And that's usually a real quickie, too, so.
Great. Thanks so much.
Yeah, you guys have any other questions you want to ask me offline? I mean, other than BoardEffect, as far as, you know, what I do as far as the board materials and things like that?
Nope.
All right, sounds good. Well, I guess I'll catch you guys online. And if you have any questions, just send me an email. I'll answer it. Okay?
Sounds good.
Thanks so much. Yeah.
All right, you take care. I'm looking forward to meeting you, Dominic. I've met Claire.
Yeah.
All right.
So, yeah, I'm looking forward to meeting you. You guys take care. Have a wonderful day.
Okay. See
You
you.
too.
You too.
Bye-bye.
You too. Bye-bye.
Bye-bye.